Hi, Aquarius. I was just thinking of who I was up to, and it's Aquarius. Welcome, I'm Jude. I hope you've had a lovely Christmas New Year period. And this is a tarot reading for the week of the 1st of January, Aquarius. So let's get going. And we'll have a look at what's the energy you've been in. Then we'll look at that week of the 1st of January, and then we'll look at what the challenges might be and what might be in to help you. So, Aquarius, and if you enjoy the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Underneath is the Judgment card. Now, this means there's a massive choice to be made, a big crossroad point here. And with the cards that have shown up, we've got the Ten of Swords and we've got the Four of Swords. So this is suggesting you've been in your head a lot. There's been a lot of thinking going on. You've tried meditating, you've tried to not think, you've overthought, maybe, these are general, that's just what these cards are saying. But there's a sense here of, I'm done with the thinking. Because there's an opportunity with the Judgment card in this big crossroad. It's kind of like a wake-up call, and it's asking you, do you want to choose the same? Do you want to keep doing the same things? Or are you going to pick something different? There's a fork in the road here. And it's, according to these cards, had you in your head a little bit. There's been a lot of thinking, and then you going, oh, no more thinking. I need a break from the thinking. That's what I can see, Aquarius. So let's have a look at the week of the 1st of January. And we'll see what shows up. Here's the Ace of Swords, which means it's a breakthrough. That's fantastic. We've got the King of Pentacles. You could have an earth sign around you, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We've also got Pisces on the table, and we've got Aquarius here. And underneath we've got the Emperor, which is Aries energy. You could be dealing with a dad or a father, but there's a very strong sense of taking control here, because the Ace of Swords says, after all this, I'm done with the thinking. I don't want to think anymore. The Ace of Swords is like a breakthrough. There's clarity in your thinking here. It's like you go, I know what I'm going to do. I'm really clear in this. And the King of Pentacles says, there's a big focus here on the practical aspects of life, the finances, making sure that this is taken care of. It's about wealth and abundance, stability, groundedness, practical matters. Because it feels like there's something here that's come to the surface for you to have a look at. And with the Moon card, there's a lot of ways to look at this, but the feeling I've got with this today is it's like you do get this clarity. You get to explore what the emotional drivers have been perhaps underneath this mental confusion, if that's applicable. That's just what I can see in these cards. And you get that clarity that comes from that, because there's a big card here that's talking about your hopes and dreams. And part of what I think you've been looking at, according to these cards, Aquarius, is this a fantasy? Am I just, off in la la land, or is this actually real? Because you want to pay attention to the finances and be grounded and practical. And it feels like the Emperor, with that Emperor under there, it's like doing your homework, do the due diligence, get the facts, get the information. And then from that place, you kind of keep your emotions held close as you use your mind to be very clear and decisive. So I think there's enough challenge in these energies, Aquarius. I'm going to ask what will help you. What will help Aquarius? The Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. And the Queen of Swords. Fantastic. It's almost like you'd be considering whether you want to go and work. There's the Emperor again. You can't make that up, can you? The Three of Wands it kind of feels almost like you could be weighing up an overseas work opportunity. And I feel like you're ready for this, but it's a big shift. It'd be like if you were going to move interstate or overseas or something like that, and you're weighing up, am I just imagining all this? Am I in La La Land, or is this real? And because it feels like a big hope or a dream. Now, the cards that have come in to help you are the Queen of Swords, which again is this energy that says be very analytical about this, because you want to make sure your finances and practical aspects are well covered. And the Queen of Swords says that too. Get the facts, get the details, get the information, because from that place you can make a decision that you know is based on fact. Because there's an opportunity here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune that just feels like it's very exciting, and perhaps something that you've always dreamt about. It feels like it's come in a bit like, the hand of God. Here's an opportunity for you. And the Wheel of Fortune says this brings in a whole new cycle. There's the possibility of this coming on in. It's a big fork in the road. Okay, Aquarius, on that note, I'm just going to close your reading out with a message from Spirit for you. And we've got the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is a very serious, still contemplation of your financial situation, perhaps, of your work, of your money, and kind of like where you've been the last few years and whether it's returned you what you'd hoped, and where you kind of want to ground yourself and put your roots down. And the Knight of Cups, look, it can talk about love coming into your life, potentially, but so if you're single, maybe that's the case, but there's no other cards on the table that would be talking about that. The Knight of Cups as an energy says this is about how you go forward emotionally, how you go out into the world, and something that's of enormous emotional value to you, Aquarius. Feels big. I hope you have a fabulous week. It looks like you will, but it's a big one. Bye from me, and I'll see you next week.